Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger, and this is some more Wingspan played at Board Game Arena. There is a new season now, and there are 3 players in the games now. So the video will probably be a little longer than it has used to be, but that is fine. Also, I'm currently ranked 75 in the world, but that will of course change a lot during the ups and downs of the year. We're going to have these 3 months of the season. So let's attack the current board state. We have 3 minutes to set up what we want to focus on here. I'm going to take the painted white start at least, and I would love to have something in the wetlands. The bald eagle works good together with the rhododendronist, but I do think the white-faced ibis fit better with the foods we can easily have access to, so I think it's going to be that. And I'm going to keep a speculative grain, because maybe we can get the painted bunting. Yeah, we'll just have to find I think we're gonna go with Prairie Manager since we have this guy, and hopefully we are going to do good here. We are playing a Finn and somebody from India, so hopefully we are also not going to have too much connection issues here. Also, remember to confirm stuff when we can. Also see that the board is a little bit misaligned. Let's see, no, that just made it worse. Do something like this. There we have it. Okay. And yeah, so we can't quite see what the 3rd player is up to. Let's see. Fixing stuff. Move that thing down a little. Move this thing down a little. Now we can see everybody. I'm 2nd player to go. Hopefully a 1st player leaves the I am not too confident that we'll actually prioritize picking up the painted bunting. It is far down on my list of priorities, but maybe we do want it. So we can pick up a lot of other stuff that also goes well with the Prairie Manager. This is one of the worst cards that can hit Prairie Manager for us, at least as early game play consideration. So if it goes by the time we can pick it up for additional value, I won't be too sad. I think the initial things we want to do is do the white start and play out the white-faced ibis for foods. Then we'll lay eggs and draw some more cards and just figure out where we are going from there. If it had been a really good card in the bird feeder, I would consider picking it up, but yeah, not really anything that I am considering of these guys as good enough to pick up. If I had another bird that could produce food in the grasslands, the ruby-throated hummingbird would be a really good option. But we don't have that, so I don't want to go on a gift food spree without necessary, especially when I have the Prairie Manager card that also kind of wants us to go to not play these kind of birds in the grasslands. So it's of course a little bit of a risk to keep a card we are getting absolutely no value from at this point in the game, but I think it's okay. Take a worm and another worm here, and we have the food for the white-faced. White-faced is also a bird that helps us out with the first round and goal. I didn't quite cover that in the initial selection because there wasn't really that much time, but it looks like we can at least match the blue player on the amount of eggs they can fit on the correct nest type here. We are going to burst into a very simple early lead here, but it's nothing to think too much about. It's still so early in the game, and everything can change. But yeah, so we have a lot of points now, but we only have one food. We have 0 cards, and we have 3 egg capacity left. So there is nothing nothing to talk about just quite yet, to be honest. Okay, but if we compare to this player, we are actually quite ahead of them. They also now have 0 cards left hand. They have the same amount of food, and they have a similar setup, but we have spent more food playing the white-faced, so this guy is worth more points, and therefore we have a 2-point lead here. So let's draw some cards. I'm gonna draw a card from the deck here, and we get a pygmy nuthatch. So we could pick up the ruby-throated hummingbird here and put it here. We don't have to activate it. It's just a very decent intermittent play, since we can play it for the food we already have. It gets us another food without us needing to stress about activating it for the opponents, and it's another bird here. So I think I will sack 1 egg here to pick up the hummingbird. We don't intend to activate it as much. We can if we really want the food, but of course we can also leave the opponents hanging. They can hope to get food from us, and we're just like, nope. I already have better food production than you guys. I don't want you to leech off my wonderful food production. Ideally, we would have found either a star nest or a platform nest that we could utilize to win the first round and goal here. But since we can't get that, I think we can just push push whatever advantage we already have here, and that is just pushing tempo. So while we're here, while there are 4 dice outside the bird tray, I think we can afford to pick up cards once more here. Draw from the deck, get a grey catbird. Okay, that's interesting. And I will sack this egg to also just guarantee picking up this painted venting now, and do a reroll while there's a highest amount of possibility we can hit the white-faced ibis here. Now, the indigo bunting is interesting. It could allow us to combine with a ruby-throated hummingbird in the grasslands for food-producing grasslands. It is something we could consider. I don't think I'm going to do it, since we have the prairie manager thing going on, and it's not the best one of the fruit-producing kinds, since it only on occasion can produce food, and it can only produce specific types. So not too crazy about it, but it is in consideration. And yeah, I think we're just gonna tie all around here. No, this guy's going to get 3. We're gonna tie for 2 here. So best case. And so this guy can guaranteed win by laying eggs once. The best I can do is tie this guy for 0 points. And then a question is, how important is it for me to get that this guy gets 1 less point? I don't think it's that important. So rather than doing that, I'm just going to play my hummingbird here. And that's because I know this guy very easily can just lay eggs here and get the first place for himself. So I don't think it's worth it for me to just insist on getting letting this guy have one less point, because it's bad sharing in this game here. So that allows us to now get 3 foods, which again allows us to play Painted Bunting at 1 try, which allows us to also get further and improve what we want to do. Is this the bird we insist on playing first though? It helps us with knowing what kind of bonus cards we're looking for, so I don't hate it. Also we could consider picking up and playing out a rose-breasted grosbeak. It can be played for the food in the bird tray, so I don't hate that. This guy needs to draw some more cards. You need to get some more food. But yeah, let's just... This is the thing we're competing for this turn. I want to make sure I get the I get a good forest card. Let's discard to pick up even another thing. And it's a Northern Cardinal. Okay. Not the greatest... Okay, there's a Say's Phoebe. If we play this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy is a Prairie Manager bird that gives us 5-6 additional eggs. That's huge. It's food we're getting for free from the Painted White Start, so I don't hate that. It's very expensive for us to pick it up just as is, since we can only get 1 card here. But I don't hate delaying just a single move here. We already know we want some more eggs, so we can afford to lay eggs here. The opponents didn't pick up the Say's Phoebe last time. Both of them drew cards, so I think it's going to stay another round here. And of course, there's you can ask me, why are you not playing a bird here before you before you are drawing cards? And it's just like drawing 2 cards or drawing 1 card and exchanging an egg into a card is basically the same amount of card draw, and it's really hard to get more than 3 cards drawn. And I'm aiming to play like 9 or 10 birds during the game, and we have played 3, so we need to draw 2 more cards, and then it's basically already done here. Ideally, we would pull some way to cycle cards, but that hasn't been in the cards for us this game. So that's just the way it's folded. I mean, yes, we could have drawn the American Coot, but I don't intend to activate wetlands too many times. So this looks a lot like the stuff we are going to have to work with here. We also have no star nests, which is a little bit annoying. If we want to get on board for round 3 here, we either need to pick up 1 more round of stuff, or we're going to have to play the Pygmy Nuthatch. And I'm not too eager on that. Anyways, picking up these foods, we can play the rose-breasted next turn. Do I want to give everybody free food? No, I don't. I have the superior food production, and giving opponents more food would benefit them more than it would benefit me. And I'm also going to play Rose Breast the next turn, so I'm just going to have all kinds of food advantages against the opponents. so it would be bad for me to give them more stuff. So like this guy also produces the same amount of food like I do, but they have to sacrifice a card to do it, and they don't have the card draw to make that happen, so they're not doing it. And yeah, they will struggle to surpass me here, unless somebody picked up like the Vireo or something else. But yeah, they also don't have too many eggs, so it's going to be hard for them to catch me here. I'm not saying they can't do it, I'm just saying it's going to be a little bit hard. That being said, I think we focus on the bunting currently, or we get a free egg maybe? That would be very helpful. Also, we should pay attention to this guy. He will lay a lot of eggs, so that can maybe be a little bit scary. We're gonna need a lot of grains and a lot of worms to play what we want to play. Take these guys. We could also sacrifice a card we probably aren't playing, but I don't love to do that, so I'm not going to just quite yet. Take the grain. Don't give other people food, and take another worm there. And we're setting up to play the painted bunting here. So we have 3 spots for meadowlark eggs on the white start. Yeah, he catches us, and we can't get to 4 because we don't have enough eggs to do that. And yeah, that's fine. Looks like the Finnish player here is going to be the player that is going to challenge us the most. So when we are comparing round and goals there, based on how it's looking, I think we need to be more aware of our position against the Finnish player than the Indian player, just based on the fact that we are about the same score while the Indian player aren't close. Okay, what do we have here? We already have 3 points on photographer, and we have 1 more bird, and if we can get a 6th bird, we will have 3 more points here. So I think photographer is the one we are going for. And yeah, currently we don't have anything decent for the cat bird to copy, so it might not be the best idea to play it. However, this guy might also just gift us a huge amount of cherries. If they do, which it looks like they are, we can play this guy for basically for free, so keeping him around isn't the worst idea in the world. And it's like, this guy, his attitude is now, I am producing a little bit more food than he is, just because this guy isn't giving other people food. So for him, giving food to me isn't that bad. And he also probably realized we don't need to care too much about the 3rd player, because they seem to not be doing too much with their game plan here. So how are you looking for round 3? You have 2 birds, which will currently win you it. They also get the Eastern Phoebe, that's a 3rd. Okay. That is a little bit worrisome. So what can we do to mitigate whatever's happening here? If we can build out our grasslands faster than they can, we will at least. We also have the American avocado here, so when we're getting into the end game and everybody are laying eggs, the avocado will give us I did that. Okay, I need to refresh the site. So this guy will give us additional points at that point in time. I think that's at least a key to our victory. We're gonna play this guy and then draw some more cards, and hopefully Lady Luck will show us a better time than what we currently have. We need one grain, which this guy can pick up. So let's take another rodent here. Take the grain. Don't give everybody else points in form of food, and take that take the worm. So basically, we need to try to beat this guy at the last round angle. I think this guy will win it. He has currently no, you have another star nest. Damn. Okay, that is going to be brutal. I also know you have the Eastern Phoebe, so you have 13 of these nest slots. You need to. You also have 13. You guys, you need to. You need to focus here. You need to beat him at this, and hopefully also beat him at this, but I don't think that's particularly likely. Okay, Avocado, you come out here. Whenever the opponents are laying eggs, you will lay into the white start, and when the meadowlark lays, we'll lay that at the avocado. Hopefully we can spend eggs as fast as we are getting them in, because yeah, I really don't like all of these star nests coming from the blue player here. We should probably pick up the Ferringus Hawk. We can play it with the food we already gathered earlier here. I didn't mention it, but I did gather the food specifically looking at this guy, and somehow Ferringus is also a color, so playing this guy and this guy will give us the final 2 birds for photographer. It's a 3rd bird for prayer manager, so it's just in general a really good bird for us to pick up. Of course, you should pick from the deck first, but yeah, I don't think the yellow throat here would have made any difference for us. A horned lark is actually not the worst thing in the world. It's a final prairie manager bird, but if we want to have this guy out and get the benefits from it, which means that we are tucking these guys and stuff, we need to get it online ASAP. And because these guys are going to start filling out their grassland habitats really soon, and I don't think we can rely on that thing staying around here. Okay, you're putting that guy there. Okay, that I'm not too sure if that's a correct thing to do, so maybe there is hope for us anyway. Basically, you need to have additional card draw to make use of this guy. So unless it hits bonus cards for you, it could mess up your opportunity to do stuff. So I'm going to grab the horned lark here, unless we find something better. Acorn Woodpecker is not that, so that's just all the cards we intend to play over the course of the game in our hands. We do that while there's a chance we draw another fish on the white-faced ibis, and then I think it's going to be a bad thing to copy the Ferringus Hawk all the time, but it's the best thing we can do here. There we did get the free egg we need. Do we overpay to play this guy? Just so that we can play him down now rather than later? Probably not. Yeah, we need this. We need this. We need a lot of worms. Yeah, we still need to go here quite a few times. So let's just grab the most amount of food we can here. That being worm. Worm. Probably sack you to pick up cherry. We don't need more cherries. Worm. Yeah. Yeah, okay, don't discard it this time. Because I just want to guaranteed get something there. And maybe we get to tuck a lot of cards to the horned lark. Skip this, get that worm. And confirm. So we are giving up on the 2 points from the round 3 goal here. We didn't get any opportunity to pick up relevant cards in time to play them, so it's not really too much we could have done there. But yeah, that just is what it is. I'm gonna play out the horned lark here, and hopefully we can. Hopefully the opponents won't coordinate themselves and give us an opportunity to actually get a lot of value out of it. That being said, there's only 5 turns left in the game after this. Maybe I have not been offensive enough with regards to that aspect of where we are here. So we still want to play these 3 birds, and we want to lay eggs, and we want to get foods. So we need. We just need a little bit more of worms here. We can do that. So hopefully either of them will lay eggs, and that should help us out a considerable amount. I don't think it's likely we can tuck all of these 4 cards, so let's reroll and just get another worm here. Just in case I have miscalculated, but I don't think we have. We need 8 food, and we have like 11, and we have all the correct food we need. It's nice to have the tiebreaker stuff though. Okay, you did not activate, but you did play a bird, so I'm going to tuck a card. You played a 0-point bird. That can't be right. 0-point bird at this point in the game. And you did not activate either. Okay, that sucks for me, because now I have to I have to get my eggs myself. Put eggs into you, and yeah, as long as these have 1 egg space left, it's fine here. Okay, so we need to play catbird. Then, do we even need to play the catbird? Yes, it's a color-based bird. So if we don't play that guy, we don't really need to play this guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. The Finnish player says that some said they wish there will be arena without bonus cards. But yeah, that's like a part of the game. We know we're gonna have 14 points from bonus cards, so What he is saying is that he doesn't know if he's winning or losing here. And maybe he's also saying that he has a bad bonus card. That's something we can use to our advantage. We can have 6, 9... No, because I already know that he has so much egg capacity here that it's completely irrelevant for us to even try to beat that. You just need to have at least one. At least one at the end of the game here. So, Catbird and says Phoebe. You're playing that guy? Don't be afraid of my American avocado. You should lay eggs. The opponent laid eggs, so I wouldn't even get additional eggs from you doing that. And you should try to win this round and goal. You have 10, 13, 14 egg capacity. You shouldn't go here. Ah, well. We're playing the Catbird. And afterwards, when we play the Faringus Hawk, we will unlock both Prayer Manager and Photographer. We will be playing, says Phoebe first, then Faringus Hawk, because unless we do it in that specific order, we don't have enough eggs. Okay, so yeah, it looks a little bit dicey. We are behind the Finnish player with 10 points trailing. We know that they are unhappy with their bonus card, so that's at least something. Okay. And we are laying 6 eggs here, so now we are 2 points behind, but they have more actions than us left. And yeah, they have a card left, so they can tuck one more card behind this guy. They can get some grain for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, this guy is the one I'm the most scared of, though the Indian player actually has 4 bonus cards played now. It could be that they secretly have a lot of points here, but they would have to have a lot of bonus card points to compete with us, because we also have a lot of bonus card points. So So they will have to catch up to us and have more than or 14 bonus card points in addition. So yeah, we are not laying eggs, I think. Green player actually stole first place from blue player, but blue player is gonna get it back, so never mind. Let's just play out our guy, eat these eggs. And yeah, let's see if 14 points on bonus cards is enough to catch up to the blue player here. Ooh, so they are getting 4, maybe 5 points here, and 4 points there. That's 8. They already have 3, so they are going to be 11 points ahead of me. So they need 3 points on bonus cards to tie, and 4 points to win on bonus cards. Because they have 1 food, I have 3 food. Okay, that's going to be exciting. And of course, this is also a little bit impacted on that this player played this double-crested cormorant instead of activating their grasslands, so I got 1 less point there, probably because I have Fishery Manager for 8, so that's a little bit scary. I know that that's they also have 3 more bonus cards than that. Oh yeah, I got another egg from them laying eggs, so they need They need 5 points on bonus cards to win. Seeing that they were unhappy with their bonus cards, I think maybe we got this, or maybe they just said that to try to fool us. Okay, green player has 8, 16. We knew about this one. 16, 20 points on bonus cards. That's not enough to catch me. I have 16, and I was already a lot of points ahead of them. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening in the chat here between the 2 other players. I'm just going to respond to that after I'm finished recording here. No pun intended. There's a Finnish player here, but I didn't intend for that to be some kind of funny funs. So 5 points over. Okay, you have 7. That's why you play the spotted Taui. I get it. So that's just a very narrow win from the Finnish player there. And yeah, you shouldn't complain if you have 1 bonus card and get 7 points from it. That's not anything to worry about here. And yeah, we lose some ELO, but that's fine. That's just the way it is played. I think I played a bit this game to the best of my ability here, and yeah, we could have done some things a little bit different. We should probably have sacked 2 of these cards, so we could have spent 1 less turn gathering food, and we could have spent that turn to lay eggs instead. That would have given us 4 more points. We would have less food, so maybe we lose the tie, but yeah, we didn't get an opportunity to compete for the final 2 rounding goals just because we didn't get a chance to pick up the star nests, and when we got here, the older guys were just miles ahead of us in those kinds of egg capacities, so that's just the way it is. The deck doesn't always stack in your favor, and this was an example of that. With that, let's say thank you guys for watching. It's been a Harbinger, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, you guys take care.